Man, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Happy holidays. Let me say that first. Happy holidays, man. Happy holidays. Give me a second real fast. Give me a second. I need some more light. Didn't have enough light. That ain't good. Now allow my camera to adjust. Needed some more light. Let me fix some things. Look like it's still clogged up. But we're going to get that together. I promise you we are. We're going to get that straight. We're not going to be looking. I'm going to be struggle streaming. Don't want to do that. Not especially on this show. Especially on this show, especially on this show, I definitely don't want to struggle stream. So I want to make sure everything is everything, and my mic's clear, everything's good, everything sound good. But let's see. I was on the show. I think it was Tuesday, past Tuesday. I said, I gotta do a reaction on this show because I just think it's necessary, right? I just think it's very much so necessary. Now, look, we're gonna take our time with it. We're gonna just jump straight into it. We're gonna take a little time because I want a bit of connect with my peoples, right? I want a bit of connect with my peoples. I'm gonna talk about some other things besides just what happened on the show, but we definitely gonna get to it fast. I just want to react to one video that I seen though that I was really impressed. I was really impressed. I definitely want to react to that, and I'm curious what the audience saying. Like I said, I know it's Christmas Eve. I'm sure some of y'all with your family, your loved ones everywhere, and I'm glad that you're somewhere hopefully safe, having a good time, maybe knocking off a little bit of eggnog, huh? With that brown liquor in there. I don't know, maybe some Woodford Reserve. Woodford Reserve's out of the state of Kentucky, one of our signature drinks. So if you ain't never had none, I'm going to definitely encourage you to partake in some. I'm going to definitely encourage you. But with that being said, I wanted to react to the show because I just think it was necessary. I think it was interesting. And we continue to see the dynamic of how some people hear and see things differently than others, right? We do. So with that being said, I just want to talk about, and I'm definitely going to drop the link. I'm about to drop the link right now. If you want to, we can. Matter of fact, let me go on and do. I ain't no need the land a game plan. Let me go ahead and drop the link. Let me go ahead and drop the link because it's a holiday weekend. Hopefully, you guys don't have to go to work tomorrow. Depends on what field you're in. You might be in the field of retail or service industry, and y'all might have to go to work. I've seen some restaurants saying they was open not only today but tomorrow. So, but then I thought about it, like, well, you might have people who are less fortunate and just don't have family to cook dinner for, so they need someplace to go and break bread, right? So I can't fault that. I just hope the employees, I hope the employees that are making that sacrifice, I hope they're well compensated. I'm just reading some of the statements. But Repression said yes to the eggnog with some Tennessee honey. You mean honey? Or you really mean honey? I don't know. Because that honey brown just like the honey. I'm curious. Miss Red Lipstick, how you doing? A shout out to my lady Dorian, doing her thing as a moderator. Shout out to you. My man Wally's in the building, right on. My man Wally. Mandrell. I'm afraid if Mandrell come up here, I ain't gonna have a show anymore because he gonna take on my talk time. But he's still more than welcome. I don't mind breaking bread with the brother. I don't mind breaking bread with the bro. I don't mind breaking bread at all. Let me say this. When I was loading my thumbnail and my little Funko Pop of the Week and Album of the Week, shout out to he's the DJ and I'm the rapper, Jazz Jeff from Fresh Prince. That's the Album of the Week. And Clark Griswold, as well as Cousin Eddie, is the Funko Pop of the Week. I was loading the pictures, loading pictures, set it up to post later on this morning. And I noticed I had 1K by my subscribers. I noticed that. I said, man, look at here. I said, man, I done looked up and got 1,000 people to find some type of value in me to subscribe. I think y'all lost y'all goddamn mind. I don't think I'm that interesting, but somebody thinks I am. With that being said, let me say this. I want to thank everybody who subscribed to my channel. Every last person who subscribed to my channel, I want to thank you. I want to send some special thank yous out there to a few people, right? To a few people. So first person I need to thank is thank my secretary / research staff / moderator / lady. I want to thank her first, Dorian. Thank you. You've been with me on this journey. You've been supporting me. You've been there for me. You've been encouraging me. You helped me with some of the topics. You gave me some suggestions. And you put a lot of hard work in. So I want to first thank you there. Another person I need to thank. Ty. Oh, well, y'all know it's red lipstick. I'm sorry. I want to thank her because she's done so much for me. She has educated me on a lot of things. She has enlightened me on a lot of things, brought certain things to my attention, allow me to piggyback off her canvas. For those who don't know, that's like a thumbnail editing program and other stuff. She shared with me about wanted to share about this video editing. So she shared knowledge with me on certain things. Hit me to StreamYard. Well, I knew about StreamYard, but she hit me to the benefits of it and different works. Now, she was telling me about some other ones that she was thinking I used. I don't even know if she actually ended up using them. I don't think so because I still log on StreamYard. I just want to thank her. She's not only helps moderate my show when she has the time, because I know she's a busy lady. She has her own life, right? She has her own family. She has things that she's got going on, but yet she finds time to assist me, whether it's either via text, phone call, lessons, membership lessons that she gives out. So guys who are looking to get some YouTube knowledge and lessons on certain things, man, definitely tap in with her. Definitely early in the thing about helping me create my thumbnail, how to do it, my lettering, how, the images and how it should be set up. Shout out to that woman. She did a tremendous job helping me a long way, and I definitely appreciate it. And I've told her this many times on the phone. Anytime you need me, I will sacrifice certain days. My lady will understand to help. If it means showing up on the show, giving my thoughts and opinion, feedback, or just being there to make some corny ass ad-lib joke. I don't know. For whatever reason, she won't be up there. Thank you. The next person I need to thank is JR. Shout out to that brother. He's probably the first one who gave me an opportunity. She, God damn. He's probably the first one who gave me an opportunity on a platform that big. Now I've been on other platforms before, like I said, but not as big as he is. And he has a reach, and he has a following, and he has a real great network. And I owe that brother a lot. I owe that brother a lot, and I appreciate him for not only giving me the opportunity, but to continue allowing me to come up on the shows, whether it's on King Talk. I got the opportunity to come on the Thursday show. We all know about the Thursday, and we love the Thursday energy, don't we? You know, it's challenging, but it's fun and entertaining. I got the opportunity to do that. I got the opportunity to do a Sunday show with him, and this was before it was called Lapeef. Sunday was called Lapeef Sports on Sundays, and we had that, and so that's how it started. And, you know, I called in, and I think he felt sorry for me. I think that's what it was. He felt bad for me. He said, "This dude sound like he need a friend. He ain't got nobody to talk about sports." I don't know. Whatever it was, he gave me the opportunity. He seen some type of value in me to continue to allow me to keep coming back. Even today. Even today. We tried to make something happen today, and it just didn't get to work for a Sunday show. So unfortunately, it didn't. It happens. You know, people's schedule busy. You never know what's going on. But I let that brother know, hey, whenever you need me, give me a shout. You know I'm here. I made sure I sent that brother his flowers via text, how much I love that man and appreciate and what he's done for me. And I shared it with him via text. I've done the same thing with Ty. How much I love and appreciate her and what she's done. And I could never repay her. How much she's done for me, how much J.I. has done for me, how much he has blessed me, even the knowledge he's given, even on the show, even in the back chat. Shout out to that brother, man, for opening himself up to allow me to do it. And now look, I know I say some controversial shit sometimes. I say some eye-popping, eyebrow-raising shit. I know I do. But that's just how I feel. That's just my mindset. This is how I move and think. That's just me. If you ever get to know me personally, you'll see that's me. So when I talk about what I say on here, the shit I've been through. It done lived it, done heard it, experienced it, all of this. Some good, some bad. I just want to be able to share my story. And like I said, the whole premise for my show is to help young men to be the best version of themselves. You know, my age demographic, like I said, is 16 to 25. But if a man of more mature age is able to hear me and benefit, so be it. If a woman or a lady is able to hear what I got to say and benefit from it, so be it. But I know where most of my directing my message to. And I'm okay with that. Because I was that young man. And I wish I had somebody who told me the real on a regular basis, who shared with me on a regular basis. I mean, who was right there in my space. Now, of course, I had fortunate enough. I had my great grandfather, my uncle, and you know, I had them for a time period, and I had my grandfather for a long time. You know, of course, until he passed, and he poured into me as much as you can, while he was still right in mind and healthy. And my uncle did the same thing, but at the same time, he has other kids. He got grandkids, great grandkids. So, you know, I couldn't, hoard them all to myself. Now, and whenever I had opportunity, I definitely make sure I got it, what I needed. You know what I'm saying? And I was blessed with it. But, with that being said, this is what I based my show around and wanted to do. And I had a lot of people allow me to help me do that. Another person I need to thank is BMU, Black Man Unfiltered, as we know. Good brother. Good brother. That man has demonstrated on what you can do of working yourself up from a small-time creator to a big creator. And he's doing that. And he has a great network over. He has a great network over. Just like JR has a great network. BMU has a great network. And he's doing great things. He has some great programs. So I definitely encourage you, if y'all guys ain't had an opportunity to subscribe to that brother, definitely tap in. You will definitely enjoy what he has to share. So shout out to that brother for helping me. I mean, there's a lot of other people I can appreciate. I mean, that's helped me, and most of them don't even realize they helped me. It was indirectly. Shout out to Real Precious. She helped me. I've seen how she carries herself on the shows as a lady and as a content creator, and all the chaos going around. Yes, she still remains a friend. Shout out to her. Like I said, let's go back to Ty. I see how she handled things. She just won't deal with certain things. Won't have it on the show. I don't blame her. If that's not what you want on your platform, don't do it. Don't allow it to come in. Don't allow it to creep in. I don't blame you. So shout out to them ladies, man. And there's a lot of great lady content creators out here doing their thing, man. And shout out to them. But I just want to recognize the ones who I know I work directly with. And for any future lady content creators I work with, hey, man, looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. Look here, y'all ain't not going to get me all soft and emotional right now. I'm sick of y'all. Y'all did this shit on purpose. Y'all make me feel some type of way now. I'm all gooey inside on the holiday weekend. Yeah, I can't let y'all keep doing me like this. Let me start this reaction, man. Let me start this because y'all ain't not going to get me like this. Nah, I just want to thank y'all. Every last one of y'all here, thank y'all. Between the super chats, cash apps, the messages that I get from IG to emails, I appreciate every last one of y'all who subscribe. All 1,000 of y'all who decided that y'all want to subscribe to my channel, my show, and tune in and all that. Man, I appreciate you guys. I promise you I do. Every last one of you. And I don't want to ever take anybody that tunes into me for granted. I don't. That's why I try to make sure I'm being more consistent, even on the holidays. Man, I just got to make sure I'm consistent. Again, those individuals that I named, man, I could never thank them enough. I can't. Like I said, man, they help me in so many, even when they don't think they helping me, they help me. Look, when JR created that King Talk show, I thought that was genius. I thought that was genius. When Black Man Unfiltered had that barbershop talk, nothing but men, I thought that was genius. Why? Because we needed that. Now, other shows, cool. They're great. They're great shows, and I love them. I love watching them. I'm entertained. I appreciate them because I learn from them too. But not as much as I do from King Talk and Barbershop. JR's channel and Black Man Unfiltered channel. I appreciate those. Why? Because it's grown adult men having conversation with other men, helping other young men out. Do we get the numbers? No, we don't get the numbers like we truly deserve. No, we probably don't. But that's irrelevant. Because at the end of the day, it's about what we pouring into the people, into the young men and the young ladies, to these grown men and the grown women. Are they getting something out of it? Are they benefiting? Are they getting some level of appreciation? Are they learning something? Is what we're talking about, is that making them think? Is that making them wonder? Is that making them question? So when right then and right, to me, I think that's what it's all about. If I'm saying something that's going to make you think and make you wonder, make you concerned, make you maybe second guess your ideology, great. Because maybe you do. Maybe your shit's all the way off. And I said something, JR said something, or Shannon said something, or Luis said something, or Clout said, somebody said something. Man, that's crazy, man. And it can help. Let me bring the brother up. Big brother JR, what's going on, big brother? Welcome to the show.
What's going on, brother? How you doing?
Oh man, I'm good. I didn't expect you, but welcome. I appreciate you coming through, brother.
Man, I had to, man. I had to come celebrate with you.
And you know something, I wouldn't try to make this a celebration. I was just gonna react to what happened on another show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like I didn't even catch it. I just was saw that you was live and just wanted to come up.
I appreciate it, brother. But hey, since you're here, JR, it's your first time to the show. Now I gotta ask you a question, like I do every newbie. What is your guilty pleasure?
Like it's not the first time, man. I've been up here before, you know.
Well, you know, it's been the first time in a long time. Let's say that.
Yeah. Okay.
We're gonna run it like that, right? We're gonna run it like that.
All right.
What is your? But did you answer the question about the guilty pleasure song though?
Yeah, I did, but I forgot what it was. Yeah.
Oh, shit. Well, look, we ain't gonna worry about that. If you look, you know, hey, I'm old. I'm 49. I'm 48. You 57. You know, we elders.
Elders in this game, man.
You know, I forget some things, and you know, I don't remember certain shit. But I shared with you earlier today, man, how much I love and appreciate you, brother. I thank you for everything you not only done for me, but you done for others, and bring it to yourself to this space, and then sharing and your vision and what you've done for a lot of platforms. Let's not lie, man. You've done a lot for a lot of platforms, whether they want to admit it or not. I appreciate you, brother. I thank you for giving me that opportunity. You didn't have to. You didn't, but you. I don't know. You maybe did out of sympathy. Maybe it was. Was it the sympathy hire? Is that what it was? A sympathy thing? You gave me an opportunity every week.
No, you know what? The whole thing that I like, what I like is to bring people together. I think that's what my calling is. Generally, in my heart, I always had a good heart, so I would always give more than I received, and so it used to be a time where I tried to refrain from doing that. But I said, the hell with it. I'm just going to go ahead and just keep being me, regardless of how other people. Um, so I'm not looking for anybody to give me anything back, but I just want to bring people together. I mean, that's just the goal, and just try to do the right thing, and try to have these tough conversations, and just try to create an experience and a vibe that people can enjoy. So that's what it all stems from. And like, I've met a lot of people along the way, and I appreciate them. And I wouldn't be who I am today if it wasn't for everybody else. So I don't have to be in front of the camera. You know, it's not always about me. And I even had people have to remind me all the time, as far as being able to understand, like understand who I am when it comes to this, right? Because I would always just like dumb myself down, like, nah, I'm just a regular guy. I don't want the shine. I don't want the light. I just want to be able to keep creating. And so I don't have a problem taking the background approach, but I just want to highlight everybody else and just have these conversations, man. That's what it's all about.
And look, JR, look, whether you want to play the background role, let me say, I don't agree with that, brother, because I don't believe that's what you do. I believe you just shine in a different way. You know what I'm saying? You shine in a different way. And there's nothing wrong with that. We all can shine in a different way. There's certain things that we do great, certain things we may not do so great, but that's cool. But just lean in on what we do great, and just, allow it to be what it is. So again, like I said, I appreciate you. Thanks for coming up. I didn't expect that. For blessing me. I hope you're having a good holidays, brother. I mean, you know we're partaking in that Woodford, are you? You on mute.
I said actually I got some basil Hayden. So like I'm
Okay.
with the family right now. I'm at my sister's house. You know, it's my sister, my mom, my sister's husband, auntie, my grandfather, my niece. So we're just over here spending time, spending Christmas over here.
Good stuff, man. That's look, that's what it's all about, man.
Yeah, that's what it's
That's
all about.
at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. I just before I got on the show, I had to finish wrapping up gifts, packing gifts, doing what I need to do. So, everything's taken care of now. I don't expect to get anything. If I get some, I just, I'll be okay. But I got a show I'm gonna do tomorrow. For those that didn't know, I got not tomorrow. I'm sorry, not Christmas. I'm not doing nothing on Christmas. Let me take that back.
I was
I
thinking
got.
like, damn, last streaming on Christmas.
Hey, I love you. I'm dedicated, but not that dedicated. Not on Christmas Day. I'm not doing that. No, I'm doing a show Tuesday, early Tuesday. Uh, and the show's gonna be called, the worst Christmas gift ever.
The worst Christmas gift
I,
ever.
I, I, yeah, I don't know if you remember that the Christmas Story. That's one of my favorite Christmas movies of all time. And the guy got that rabbit suit, that pink rabbit suit. His aunt gave it to him. And so, that's where I got the thing from. And now that it's Christmas, most people is, going either going to the stores or maybe returning some shit because they didn't get what they wanted, or try to get a gift card, or trying to find a sale. So I said, man, how about I put a show together on Tuesday and talk about, some of the worst Christmas gifts ever. What's some of the worst Christmas gifts that you ever received? So I'm just gonna have that conversation on Tuesday. But yeah, man, again, Jay, I appreciate it. Let me do the super chat real fast. I can't forget that.
You got
Man,
sound effects too?
man, I got a little something over it. Man, I found it at the Goodwill. The Goodwill done blessed me with some sound effects. Shout out to the Goodwill. Hey, Jay, don't make me feel bad, man. Yeah, I got a little sound effect, a little air horn. Saying a little something. I got together. Mr. Bennett said for the $1.99 super chat, he said congrats on 1K. Mr. Bennett, brother, you didn't have to donate, but I appreciate you. Thank you, sir, for blessing me with this 199 super chat, and thank you for the congratulations. But yeah, I was this morning. I just noticed it. I said, damn. I said, man, I didn't hit the 1,000 mark. I said, man, somebody found. I got 1,000 people found me decent enough to listen to subscribe to me. Man, hell. Man, what's wrong with these people? They got to be crazy. You won't sit there and listen to me, my country ass.
Nah, man, they're not crazy, man. They're not crazy at all. Because if you really take the time to listen to you, man, you say like a lot of logical things, and I think that you speak from the heart and you're really passionate about it, and you're hilarious too, man. I gotta say it. So it's like your punchlines, your delivery, man. It just does something for the spirit, man. But Hink has a great heart, man. Even from the very beginning, I remember when you sent me that alcohol. You didn't have to send me that bottle, man, but you just wanted to do it, just as a sign of appreciation, man. And just over the time, man, just being able to just build these relationships with everybody, even from a distance, even people I've never seen, it's just been an amazing experience. So for anybody that's watching, Hink is a great man, a great leader, a great father. I've been able to speak with him off cam about numerous things, and Hink is all right with me, man.
Well, yeah, man, I appreciate you, brother, man. And look, I know you with your family, and definitely don't want to take you away from your family, because it's a beautiful thing to have family, right? Not everybody's blessed to have family, so you got a great family there, and I want you to enjoy yourself. Hey, don't hurt yourself on the eggnog, man. I know you might lace. What you say you sipping on right now?
Just some basil Hayden and a little pineapple,
Okay,
a
well
little splash of pineapple.
okay, well don't hurt yourself. Don't go off too far to deep end. Be careful. Get home safe to wherever you're gonna be at, man, and enjoy.
No, man, I'm standing over here. I'm standing over here tonight, man. I'm over here. I'm watching these Dallas Cowboys right now.
Are they winning? Somebody say, how about them cowgirls? I mean,
They came up one. I stepped out, but they went up one. I'm not really sure what the score is right now.
okay. Well, I don't know if they winning or not. I really don't give a damn about the Cowboys. We about our team. We're about the Chicago Bears.
Yeah. I mean, I know they won too, but it's a different kind of win right now, man. I mean, they winning. I don't know what they're winning for right now. Anybody so just go ahead and just go hang them jerseys up, man, and try to get these draft picks.
Yeah, we playing for pride right now. That's the only thing we can play for is pride, right?
So it's like next team up right now. So the Cowboys looking like as long as it's not the Eagles, we okay.
Damn. I know that's right, but and the Mr. saying that somebody out there put out
Who was that? Put that there. Precious. Put them damn. Put them Eagles away.
You know,
Put them damn Eagles away, man.
You know how it goes, man. She's a passionate Eagles fan. She always find a way to put these damn birds up in a damn message. I don't know why, but she does. You know, shout out to her being a loyal fan. I know how it goes because it's
I don't
tough.
know, man. She probably just want to hear that Meek Mill song. You know, everybody want to. When that song come on, they want to turn up. So that's probably what they're looking forward to, man. I'm not sure there's some real diehard fans or not for them Eagles, man.
I'll say it ain't so. Precious, say it ain't so.
Y'all thought we was ready? I'm right around.
Oh man, that's funny. That's funny, man.
Yeah.
Look, Jay, like I said again, but I appreciate you. I appreciate you every day.
No doubt, man.
And for you and your family, you have a great holidays, man, and enjoy yourself tonight. Okay, brother.
All right, you too, man. Thanks for having me, brother.
All right, no doubt, man. Man, shout out to JR for coming through. Brother didn't have to. I didn't expect you to. You know, look, I dropped the link, and I don't expect hardly anybody to come up here. If anybody decides to come up here, I don't, because I know where you know y'all with your family, and I'm going to do this reaction. I'm gonna get to it shortly. I definitely want to shoot Zella video, but I just definitely want to show my appreciation. Somebody said game over. Dolphins won. Hi, damn. Shout out to Big Ant for the $10 super chat. He said $9.99. I'm talking my. He gonna put below the 1K because Dallas lost. Hi, damn. Big Ant, please don't do it, man. I appreciate you, OG yourself, man. I appreciate you coming through, man. Thank you for the blessing. You didn't have to do it, but you found a way to do that. So thank you, sir, for the blessing, and I appreciate that, my guy. Thank you, sir. All right, let me bring my brother up. He's in the back. Did you want to be on camera podcast? I didn't know.
Oh, nigga, I don't care.
Okay, right on. I got you. What's going on tonight? You good?
Nah, I was trying to catch Jay before he jumped out, so I cussed his ass out. On the Chicago Saturday, I'm in Chicago. Where they at, Hink?
Oh, is that where you at tonight?
Yeah, I'm up in Chicago, man, hanging out, man. I just got through hanging out with my brothers. Just left them with my cousin. Now I'm about to go hang out with my moms and my brothers on my mom's side and my uncle and them, you know what I'm saying? So I'm visiting family, man. And, you know, I don't take a lot of time to feel good. I be afraid because a lot of times when I be trying to be positive, throw a monkey wrench in your plans.
Oh, shit. I think you're going in and out podcast. Damn. I think he went in and out. Yeah, he went in and out, but I'm going to drag you down. I want you to put it like that. I want you in that position. Okay, here we go. You back?
Yeah. My phone might be acting funny, man. I'm on this government phone. It's an Obama phone.
Yeah, you kind of frozen. I didn't think you wanted to see the image the way you was looking when you was frozen, so I didn't want to do
it. Yeah.
They would have had
it, man. I just want to say real quick, man. Yeah, my service ain't no good. Just let me say real quick, if y'all can't hear me from your boy Lil Podcast, happy holidays. Shout out to Hink. Shout out to all the podcasters in the space. I love all y'all. We'll be back beefing after the holidays over with.
God damn. So what podcast
keep Louisville tight, bro. I'll be back down there so we can tell Louisville up, bro. We need to go and connect. It makes no sense that we're in the same spot, nigga, and we ain't hung out yet. Let's make that happen real soon.
That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear.
Absolutely.
Well, when you come back, you let me know, and we'll go from there.
Absolutely. I'm definitely gonna tap in with you on the real, my brother. Peace to you, God.
Hey, be safe, big brother. Happy holidays. Yeah. Shout out to the brother Real Car. Well, I got to call the brother Real Car. Shout out to the brother Beans for coming through. Shout out to the brother. He said, look, guys, look. We're not going to beef. Y'all got a 48-hour peace treaty. I guess. I don't know. I don't get involved with that, man. I try to stay away from the beef stuff. I try my best not to be involved. It's not my avenue. I let them have it. I sit back and I watch. That's all I do. I watch. I'm on the outside looking in. But let me go back. I don't know if I gave my man Big Ant his proper respect. But Brother Ant, I appreciate you coming through. Brother Ant, I appreciate you being one of the 1,000. Don't take it back just because the Cowboys lost. There's always next week, right? Y'all get it back. Y'all get back on the road. Y'all get it back. Now, come playoff time, I don't have no faith in you. I don't think y'all gonna do shit. I ain't gonna lie to you, Big Ant. I don't think y'all gonna do shit. But the regular season, I think y'all gonna do good. Y'all probably finish out strong. I don't know who y'all play with. Y'all play the Commanders and the Giants the last 2 games. I don't know. Y'all probably beat the brakes on them 2 dudes. But thank you, brother, for the blessing. Thank you, and hopefully happy holidays to you, brother. Hope you and your family are doing well. And again, thank you for your service. That's a man who served our country. So y'all make sure if y'all ever get an opportunity to see a veteran or anything like it, make sure y'all give them their props and the credits, man. Thank you for this, and thank them for the service. So shout out to you, brother. Shout out to Beans for coming through, man. I'm trying to make a sports show. I see that right now. Happy holidays to you, my brother. I appreciate you coming through. But I want to do one reaction before the reaction of course, that's on the thumbnail. And we're going to take our time with it. I mean, I hope it. I'm looking forward to it. And again, the guy's show I was on, Hamp. Great guy. Great content creator. A real up-and-coming content creator. You know, has some great individuals that he works with on the show. He does a show, I know, normally on Tuesdays and Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central, called This Might Be Risky. So shout out to them. He also does a show on Wednesday, same time. And usually the one on Tuesdays, you know, it's all ladies. You know, it's called, I think, the ladies' POV or the women's POV. And he got some good women, man. They're real good sports. They really participate. They good. Let me say that they good ladies, man. Because I do see what's said in the chat, and some dudes come at them. They do. They are kind of harsh and they are kind of reckless. Some's true. Some's probably overboard. Some's needed. Some's not needed. So depends on how you look at it, right? Depends on how you look at it. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate that. Thank you, LB31. I appreciate that. My bad. My bad. Big Ant with the $10 super chat. He said, I'm not no Cowboys fan. Those are fighting words, bro. Giants and Eagles, bro. I got you. My bad. I might as well talk bad about your mom when you know, Big Ant can't read like I said something about mama or something, man. I understand though. So you with me? The hell with the Cowboys. I thank you, brother. You didn't have to donate, baby. I appreciate you. Thank you, sir, for that blessing. Thank you, my guy. I definitely appreciate you. My man Vic come through. He said, Merry Christmas all the way from Mississippi. Well, y'all celebrate Christmas in Mississippi? And your family stay safe. Much love. Kentucky still ain't. God damn, Vic. Sometimes it's like that. Right on, my man Chris J. Right on, big brother. Oh man, let me get to this video, man. Y'all killing me. I love it. I love it. I love it. But let me kind of set this up. I seen this on IG, and I didn't know how to take it at first. When I first started hearing, I'm like, oh shit, is this one of these chicks that that I remember have to dealing with in the school system? Because for those in the world, I used to substitute teacher for about 5 years, man, on the elementary level, 1 year on the middle school level, and so I got to substitute a variety of kids at different age levels. Now, I never did high school uh, for a lot of reasons, but just never did high school. I did, and when I did middle school, I only did 6th grade, so they really was just like advanced 5th graders, how they was acting and carry themselves. So that was what I got to do for 5 years. With that being said, I had some parents. Now, of course, elementary during that time, the kids wasn't carrying cell phones. Even in middle school, when I was substitute for 6th grade, and other middle schools, they weren't carrying phones then. Not in 2005 and all of that. That wasn't a thing just yet. But I do remember having some parents who would get a little attitude, feel like you can't discipline your child, you can't talk to the child, you're not allowed to say anything to the child because the child's always right. Their child will never do nothing wrong. That little Johnny or little Francis don't do this at her house or at home. So they couldn't imagine them doing nothing like that at school. Well, that's just the opposite. When they get out the confines of you, they act the damn fool. Some of them. I ain't gonna say all of them. Some of them. I'm just saying. Some of them. But let me make sure I pin this to the chat, to the thing. Yeah, make sure. Oh man, let me make sure I recognize this. Shout out to my man Tap, man. Shout out to the brother, man, for coming through with the $10 super chat. He said, "Here you go for the late Christmas fund." Big brother, I appreciate it. Tap, you didn't have to do this, but you chose to bless me. I appreciate the blessing. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. He said, Mark and the Funky Bunch. Man said, most of them. Yeah. You had some parents like it. But with this video and what I've seen, shout out to this mother. Shout out to this mother. So let me show the video and we're going to go from there.
My daughter teacher called me and she said, "Hey, I'm just calling because, they're supposed to turn their phones in and receive them back at the end of the day. And I caught your daughter with her phone." She's 11. "I caught your daughter with her phone and she said she didn't have the phone. She just had the case. Later on, I found out that she actually had the phone. So I took the phone and I'm going to give it back to her to bring home. But if it happens again, we're going to keep it." I said, No, that's not going to happen. Let me tell you what's going to happen. I said, "You're going to take that phone and you're going to keep it." I said, I don't care how long you keep it. It can be for 7 days or 30 days. That's your discretion. Because what she needs to do is learn to respect you. And she needs to learn to stop lying to you. So, yeah, that phone is yours. We laughed at it and then I got off the phone. I never said anything else to my daughter when
Man, shout out to the mom, man. We need more parents like that.
I gotta agree with my man's sentiments. But before I go into the shout out to my brother Smitty, man, for the cash app, brother. Thank you, sir. You didn't have to. You didn't have to, but you chose to bless me. And I appreciate the blessing. Thank you, sir. Thank you. And shout out for the show last night, man. For the past series, y'all been having great topics. I watched and got the opportunity to participate in a little bit on it. And shout out to you, brother Smith. I see what you're trying to do, and I like where you're going with it. I love the conversation. Why not? That's what it's about, man. Having a good wholesome, deep conversation, man. Shout out to you for doing that, brother. So thank you, Smitty, for the cash app. And brother, man, you and your family have a great holidays. Thank you, sir. But with that being said, that lady did exactly what that mother did exactly what she should have did. She not only held her daughter accountable, she encouraged that teacher to continue to do her job. So for those who are not in education, those who are not who are in child care or higher learning or daycare or some type of activity or involvement with kids, Sunday school teachers, same thing. That's all. When you deal with kids, it's challenging. You know, there's a lot of red tape you have to go through at times and deal with because depending on the child. You know, now they got the IEPs that these kids have, you know, and they're getting an extra check towards the schools, getting extra money, and they are designating that money supposed to be for extra people, employers and workers and instructors and monitors and all that. A lot of these schools are not doing that. They're just pocketing that money and putting it into other programs. But that's what it's for. So when they come around, I got IEP, and then they got certain restrictions you could do, like you got to allow this child to have 20 minutes a day of downtime if he gets stressed or get upset. You got to allow this child to have a bottle of water at his desk for whatever reason. They got shit like this going on in these schools. I know it sounds crazy, and I couldn't believe it, but they do. They do. But you know what this mother did? She said, I'm not going for that bullshit. That mother said, I'm not going for that bullshit, man. That mother said, look here, we're not doing this. The reason why she said we're not doing this is because she knows what's going on. She realized her daughter could be hard-headed at times. She realized her daughter could be challenged. She realized, daughter ain't gonna always follow directions like she's supposed to. She's seen it. Look, if you know your child, you know your child, right? You know your kids. And so with that being said, when you send your kids out here to these schools or to these activities, and you know your kids has a problem, how about you do the instructor a favor? How about you do that teacher a favor? How about you do that the staff a favor and let them know, hey, little Johnny don't always do what he need to do. And so when you see him acting up, please inform me. Send me an email, text, or call me. Don't hesitate. You know that. Instead, y'all want to do just the opposite. Y'all want to just send you little motherfuckers there and pray for the best and hope you don't get a goddamn call. And when you do get a call from that school, you more than likely know the number by heart. You probably got it blocked in your goddamn phone. And y'all be ashamed of yourself. Truth be told. Y'all be ashamed. But some of y'all ain't. Some of y'all just roll with it and take the chance. Then when you get that call, you be mad as hell. Like, what the hell he do now? Well, you know what he did. He tore up. He tore up the classroom. He didn't do his schoolwork. His grades are failing. He's not following directions. He's being disruptive. He's talking too goddamn much. He won't sit his black ass down. You know what he's doing. The same shit he probably doing at your house. Not following directions, being disobedient. You're not holding him accountable. You ask him to do something. He don't do it right on purpose. And now you're going to get mad, frustrated, and you're going to say, don't worry about it. I do it myself. Bullshit. You make his whole badass go back in there and do it again. Let me tell you what I used to do with my son, because I started watching his black ass do this shit with his mother. So what he would do is, I don't want to wash dishes. Okay. Now he let her know He don't want to wash dishes. So that tells me he gonna have hard to do the shit. So now I got to be on his ass like a goddamn helicopter. I'm gonna hover over his ass. When I see some shit's questionable, we're gonna put it right back in that goddamn sink. Or I do it to you before. When you got a little older and you know better, I'll let you get through with all the dishes. Think you done. While you sitting in the dryer rack, I'm putting that thing right back in the sink. You need to wash these again. Not just that bowl, all of them. Because more than likely, if you half wash that shit, you half wash everything else. You washing everything over. Oh, what I gotta do? I should have did it right the first time. And we wouldn't have these issues. Should have did it right the first time, and this wouldn't be a conversation. You're gonna do it right now. So take your little black ass on there washing damn dishes. I don't hear nothing else. That's me. What mama do? Don't worry about it. I do it myself. I'm thinking, oh shit, it ain't me. I ain't gotta do it. Then I'm like, hold on, hell no. We're not doing this. Stop doing that. Make his ass go in there and wash it his damn self. We're not doing this. How's he gonna learn anything? Is this what he gonna do? Do it half-hearted and somebody else gonna do the job for me? Or I can get away with doing it? No, that's not what you need to be teaching your kids. That's bullshit. So, hell no. Kudos to that mother for doing that. Kai said, heck yeah. Well, okay, hold on. What we got? Travel one, what we got? Good to see you, though, man. I hope the holidays is well for you. Question. Hink, do you think parents are involved and support the schools? Like that black mother. Where are the parents? Well, Travel, hopefully you still heard what I just said. No, they don't. They don't. Let me go even further. It's to the point where they won't even participate or be involved even in their extracurricular activity, like a sport or in a band or cheerleading. They won't even participate in that. They won't even come for that. They won't even attend those type things. The parent teachers meeting with the coaches, with the staff, and with the directors and all that. They don't. They just won't. Some people are just straight up lazy. Look here, I'll take it even further than that. We started doing online towards my end of my years of substituting. Instead of doing in-person teacher meetings and school meetings and student what's the name of it? Damn, I can't think of the name. Shit. Meetings with the parents. We started doing online. So we started using Zoom. Right? We started doing that. They came up with somebody, oh, well, man, my Wi-Fi ain't working with the technology. I'm not good on technology. So, but we also had that same option with, hey, cool, if you can't do it online, you can still come in. I will be here doing this 2-hour time window. You have 15 minutes. It's a 15-minute window. We're going to have a discussion. You know what I'm saying? We did that too. They don't want to do that. They don't want to do online. They don't want to do any goddamn thing. They just want to send you little bad motherfuckers to school and pray that nothing happens to them. And then we'll send the little motherfuckers back home. That's it. That's what it is. So no, try one. Most of them didn't participate. And maybe it's because of the area. Maybe it's because of the dynamic. I don't know. I've been to schools where they did. I've been to school. I substituted a couple of schools because, like I said, my first 2 years, I didn't know about the preferred substitute. So they sent me from school to school to school to school. I hated that because it'd be 30 minutes before the school's supposed to start. I'm on my way, and I'm getting a call. Hey, well, we need you over here. Man, that's like 20 minutes from where I'm at right now. So now I got to go 20 minutes. And I told him, I said, I'm going to be late. I'm going to be late because it's 20 minutes away, and I still got to deal with this traffic. So, but they didn't care. So what they would do, somebody would fill in until I get there, and then when I get there, then I would relieve them. So I was doing that for my first 2 years. So I got to go and see other schools. I didn't always go in them impoverished schools, the poor schools, or the white, the black only schools and the minority. No, I went to a couple schools and got to see what it was like at other schools and how do they handle certain things, how do they interact between the parents, kids who was misbehaving or got in trouble. I got to see all of that live and direct. How they would go through the process. I've seen all that between detention, in-school suspension, suspension, as well as write-up. Now, towards the end of my time, they really kind of stirred away from suspension because it's supposed to word on their mental. I don't agree with that. I think they should be suspended because some of these kids be doing some shit that they need to be suspended for. You have to do something really drastic, like fight a teacher before you get suspended, and you're not gonna get expelled. Some of them, they just suspend you. No, you should be thrown out that school. You should never come back to that school. But that's what they do. I don't know. Taz, what's going on, big brother? How you doing tonight? Hopefully you and your family as well. Brother Jedi Mike, man, I liked how you did that. I love that interview, man, you did with I don't know what's my man's name? Something about What About Us, I think is the actor, and the guy on Westworld. I can't think of them two guys' names, man, but I thought that was a great interview you did with them. So shout out to you. I seen it on IG. Shout out to you. Said, salute, Hink. I'm sick during this holiday, and I hope you are doing well, my bro. Man, I hate to hear that, bro. I'm sorry to hear you sick, man. I hope you feel better. I know we're supposed to hook up, man. I know, but I can't hook up with you sick now, Jedi Mike. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I hope you feel better, brother. Hopefully, before you go back to your respective city, give me a shout. Let me know, man. If you're feeling good, we'll definitely tap in with you and your wife, man. Maybe you and wife can have dinner with me and my lady, man, or something. Break bread together. Shout out to you, brother, for coming through. But I just want to give props to that parent. I want to give props to that parent because I think she did a great job. I think it was the right thing to do. I think she did the right thing, and she held her child accountable, and she did what she should have did as a parent. Help these teachers be to be the best version of themselves, so they can pour into your child and give them and hold them to a certain standard, so they could be the best version of themselves. Teachers are nothing but an extension of the parents. You know what I'm saying? That's all they are, trying to educate your kids. But if you don't support them, if you don't, come with the support that they need, man, it's kind of hard. And it wears you down after a while, man, mentally and physically. It wears you down because you feel like you doing this for naught. I'm just saying, man. So you parents who got kids, man, and y'all know that challenging, questionable kid, man. Get them kids together, please. Please get them together. Now let's get to this. Let's get to this because it's very important. It's very important. Let me put. I wanted to put it on mute real fast so I can definitely make sure everything is everything. I don't know if you guys can see it. Hopefully y'all can. Hopefully y'all see it? I don't know. Let me know if y'all can see it. Let me know if y'all can see it. If y'all can see it, let me know. This is a show that I was on, I believe it was on Tuesday. I believe it was on Tuesday. It was the day I was on that show. It said, yes, we can see it. Yes, we can see it. Cool. Okay. I was on the show Tuesday. I don't know, should I put it right there? Yeah. Let me do this. I like that angle better. Let me do that angle better. I was on the show Tuesday, man, and it was the ladies' POV. That brother right up there, that's brother DJ Hamp. I just call him Hamp. Brother's a DJ. Has a great show, man. Has a great show. A lot of great ladies on there. They well, some of the ladies up here, some of the ones that's normal there, but some of them are not. Normally there's probably like 3 more different ladies. One of them was Nay, Dana, and Ro. Normally those 3 up there, but they're not there tonight. I don't know why, but they're not there tonight. But they're part of the ladies' POV. And like I said, he has a great show. He usually keeps everything and everything. The channel's called This Might Be Risky. On Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central. He usually has 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central. He usually has on Tuesdays a ladies' POV, a point of view from the ladies, and giving their ideas and their thoughts, and then what they thinking and what's going on with them. He usually has that for them, and has great topics for them ladies, man. They usually interact. That's usually not a problem. They usually do go back and forth with the subjects and the topics, and then at a certain period of time of the show, he allows some of the people in the chat to come up. Now, of course, all the way during the show, ladies may say some things that let me do this first before I get into it. Usually during the show, the ladies usually say some things that make the men have questions or challenge them or think or say or feel some type of way, right? So usually that's what normally happens during that show. Yes, it is, Doris. It's very. But man, it's a lineman. Shout out to you, brother. I mean, look, I ain't seen this lineman in a long time. Heard from him a long time. That good brother, Batty, good guy. Said they just be talking. Mr. Lineman. But no, shout out to you, brother. Good to see you again. Brother, I don't know. I don't know why they chose to do it, but we definitely gonna talk about it. We definitely gonna have a conversation about it, but I dropped the link if anybody want to come up, we could definitely talk about it. My man said, LB31 said, oh, it went left quick. Which was surprised, but I love how Hink was not going for it. No, sir, I was not. This lineman says, yeah. It's the older version of, yeah. It's a lot of similarities. It's definitely a lot of similarities. But with that being said, let's go and get to it. I think I said enough, and it sounds like a lot of people may have already seen that. So we could definitely go get to it. So let's play it.
All right. Hink on the hot seat.
Hey, Hink, what do you think is the more prevalent problem in the Black community? Colorism or classism?
Classism.
Expound upon that, please.
You got some broke motherfuckers hate people who got money.
Is that just in the Black community or is that everywhere?
She's talking about our community, so I
said Black community. That's all I care about is us.
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you contribute to? Colorism, classism, neither.
I don't contribute to colorism, and I hope I don't contribute to classism, because I don't try to down somebody because they broke. I try to help them out, get money. Matter of fact, you can come to the basement tomorrow and learn about crypto and Bitcoin if you like.
I ain't.
That's your loss.
I will.
That's fine. I
Stay
won't.
Real quick question, Hink.
I ain't right.
So right there, guys. So right there, man. I see somebody say something in the chat. Does Hink have a thing against her? I don't know that woman. I never talked to that woman before. The first time I ever interacted with this woman. Her name's Ashley. I never interacted. Now, maybe she's seen me on her before. She probably didn't like what I said before, or said something or something I did, or I don't know. But I've never seen her before. But she came with a lot of attitude with me, right? But Love asked a question about, you know what I'm saying, our community, right? The Black community. And so that's what I was basing my answer on. But she kind of, you know, I guess kind of mad because she wasn't paying attention. Yes, no, she did come off hot. And I hope you are having a great holiday. You and your family are blessed and enjoy yourself. When you say you cheated on your woman and they said, what was she was it pretty enough? That shit was very disheartening. They wasn't listening at all. Yeah, you know, kind of started off right then and there. Ashley wasn't listening. So that was the first they're not listening moment right there. So, but you know, it's cool. It's cool. I entertain it. You know, I entertain it. My lady like, why do you entertain it? I said, look, teachable moment. Some people gotta be taught. And I think I'm just the right person to educate the sisters. My man Will, what's going on with you, brother? Appreciate you stopping by. Let's continue.
Met you a few months ago, and you were moving your lady to Kentucky, where you're at.
Yes,
are you guys closer to marriage since she's moved up there? Is there a date set?
Yeah, we're close to the marriage.
Is there a date set?
No, not a date set as of yet. But look forward to this summer for some great news.
So how did you know she was the one?
How did I know she the one?
Mm-hmm.
When she said she's all for one pot. When she said she's willing to move down to Kentucky to get that engagement. When she knew she had a previous family and she was willing to get their family in line in order for me to come in her life. I knew she was the one back in '94 when I met her at college at the cafeteria on Murray State's campus. I knew she was the one because she was real, because she didn't need all that makeup and all that facade and weave and eyelashes to put on that fake shit to put on the show for me. I knew she was the one because she was a classy woman. I knew she was the one because she had long, pretty hair. I knew she was the one because she was respectful. I knew she was the one because she respected me. That's how.
So,
go ahead.
If you knew she was the one who weren't got married yet.
Well, I couldn't marry back in '94. We was kids.
Right. No, now. You know it's 94. You knew she was the one. I knew she was the one. I knew she was the one. I knew she was the one. So why aren't y'all married yet?
30 years.
Well, it hasn't been 30 years, but we're going to get married. That's why I'm telling you, in this summer, you'll get the news. We just got reconnected just recently after the 2021. So we just recently got back together, right? You remember I told you I just moved her down here. In order for her to get that engagement, she had to be here. She knew that. And so she wanted what she wanted.
Keisha had a question. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Keisha.
Yeah, so is she the mother of your kids?
No, ma'am, she's not.
Okay, but you met her in 1994?
I met her in 1994 in college. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, that was before or after your kids?
I was waiting for my kids, man.
Oh, okay.
I was in
And
college. I was in college, ma'am. 94 in college. I was in college.
So why didn't you have like? So you do have kids with her then?
No, ma'am. I said she's not the mother of my kids, man. So that means I don't have kids with her.
Oh, okay. Well,
That's all I have to do. I don't know what to say. So that's another opportunity that they're not listening. They're not paying attention. And unfortunately, that kind of happened during the show. That kind of happened quite a lot. I wasn't the only one that was affected by them not paying attention to what's going on, what was being said, what was shared. A couple of them. Now, maybe because maybe they was bored with my answers, or just didn't like what I had to say, or maybe, it might not just been me. Maybe some of the other guys, or maybe it's just it was too late for them. I don't know what it was, but some of them just wasn't listening, wasn't paying attention, and it was kind of irritating. It was kind of annoying, and truth be told, it's kind of disrespectful, right? Because part of the show is we have to answer your questions, right? That's part of the rules and regulations. We had to answer the question, no matter what it was. Had to answer your question, but if you're going to answer your question, then you need to be listening to our answers. So we're not repeating the same questions over. At least I would think. I don't know. Just my opinion. Let me get up here. My brother, man. Shout out to the brother Marcus, man. My man Marcus. Marcus, I told you I blame Hamp for this shit. Nah, just bullshit. You know it. He said, "Oh, what up, brother Hink? I like how you handle yourself on the show. Some of the ladies were on some goofy shit. But you know how they do. Stay up. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate it. Look, you didn't have to donate that $5. But you chose to, and I thank you, my brother. I appreciate your super chat. Thank you, sir. Make sure I didn't miss anything else. And I didn't. Cool. Shout out to that brother, man. Shout out to that brother. Shout out to Big Ant with the $10 super chat. He said, Hink, when you get married, I want to be the preacher. God damn, I know that's right. Well, let me say this. I'm getting married at a church. No. So you can't be a preacher. I won't be getting married at a church. I will be getting married in a courthouse. I don't know how that would go. Now, you're more than welcome to attend. You could be a witness, my brother Big Ant. I appreciate you. But you can't be a preacher because I won't be doing that at church. I'll be doing it at a courthouse. So I assume there'll be a judge, a majesty. And I don't know how he may feel about you coming in his chambers or his courtroom or whatever the case may be. I've never done it before in a courtroom. It'll be my first time. And hopefully my last. But brother, I appreciate you, sir. Nurse Francis said, I would like if the conversations were in good faith. Nurse Francis, you and me both, sister. You and me both. Something you got to be. Something you got to make a beeline. Yeah. Yeah. You might be right. Travel One said, Hink, you bring up the Black One fireworks. Fireworks review on even Xmas Eve. Watch out for Hink's legendary jaw drop in 2024. Hink Travels can't help you. Shaking my head again. Oh man, you gotta love them. You gotta love them. Hey, Chat, I appreciate your conversation. I appreciate you. I thank you, sir. I thank you guys. Y'all are great. I appreciate your participation. But let's continue. Let's continue. Because I got a vasectomy in 2006, man.
Her kids grown.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, my kids. My son, my youngest is 18, and he's grown. He's in college. He's a student athlete.
I think what we're getting at is you knew she was the one because of all those reasons, but you both went on to date other people and have children with other people, and now you're circling the.
We both went on. She went on to get married, and I went on to get married. I got divorced in 26. Well, end of 2015, beginning of 2016, when it was final.
So you got married even though you knew she was the one, but you got married to someone else and had a baby with someone else?
I had a baby by my wife, if that's okay. I mean, I know this is uncommon for some of you ladies in the Black community, but I'm married.
Wait a minute.
By my wife.
I was just trying to understand. You went to.
I'm just explaining. Yeah, I knew she, but doesn't mean it was going to happen. It doesn't mean I was going to get the opportunity. I wasn't looking to get married in 94. I was only 18 going on to 19 years old. I was not looking to get married, but doesn't mean I didn't know she was one. If I had the opportunity to get her in a situation where I could marry her, I was going to do that. And now she's going to be blessed with my last name. Guys, they really made it harder than it should have been. I didn't think it was hard to understand or to follow. I didn't think so, but maybe, I don't know, maybe I could be wrong. I've been told I've been wrong before. LB31 said, my wife, and I hollered when he said that. I had a baby by my wife. That is okay. You know, LB1, I would think so, but I guess maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe it's not hip to have a baby by your wife. Maybe it's uncool. It's not in no more. It's not the happening thing. It's cool to have baby out of wedlock. Trying to shake down your baby daddy just to get him to visit and participate and maybe even pay. I don't know. Yeah, that don't sound like the healthy and most logical and beneficial way for the child. That, not to me, but, you know, who am I to say? It was funny. It was a clippable moment. Let's get back to this, man. Guys, it's a classic.
So what was the difference, or what separated your previous wife from your wife today?
What do you mean what's separated?
So you said that the woman that you're about to marry is the one, was the one, correct?
No, she is, because I'm currently with her. Yes.
Okay. So you got married before?
Yes, I was married.
Why wasn't that woman the one?
It didn't work out.
Why not?
Because I cheated on her.
Why? She wasn't the one.
I cheated on her.
She couldn't. She wasn't the one. Well, was she just a placeholder? Is that real in the men logic? Is placeholding real? Yes.
No, I don't think she was, because I wouldn't consider a placeholder. I cheated on her. So she chose not to.
Were you in?
She chose not to continue to be with me because I cheated on her, and I can respect that. I would have did the same thing.
Were you in love when you cheated? Can you be in love and cheat?
I was being selfish when I cheated.
But were you in love?
I was selfish when I cheated.
Were you selfishly in love?
I was selfish
Stop
when I was cheating.
deflecting.
Okay.
No, I'm not deflecting. I'm answering the question.
You didn't answer.
Would you respect her? Do you think you respected her?
You say did I love her? Yeah, I loved her.
Did you respect her?
But I cheated on her. No, I disrespected her because I cheated on her.
I think I think the nature of the question is, were you in love with your wife when you cheated on her?
No.
Okay, I think that was the nature of the question.
I thought to that question.
And
no,
I answered
not,
that.
Yeah.
Were you in love with the other one?
I thought I answered that too. I said I cheated on my ex-wife. I disrespected her. Now I want to know if I ever loved her. Yeah, at one point, I loved my ex-wife. But then I went on to do what I did because I disrespected, because I fell out of love with her. I thought I answered that. I just don't understand. Maybe I wasn't clear enough. I don't know what it was. Maybe I just wasn't clear enough. I don't know. Maybe I need to work on that. So Hank, do you never got to ask the question after they tried to discredit you? No. But I did make a statement. We're gonna get through that, Mr. Lyman. Keep tuning in. If you didn't get the opportunity, definitely check it out. I put it on my I dropped the link in the description so you can actually watch the whole show and see how the whole show went. He said, you answered every question. I don't know how precise they want you to be in your response. I don't know either. Look, I just think when they seen I wasn't going to fold, I wasn't going to cower down, I wasn't going to be afraid to answer the questions. I think that, that's when the questions got a little bit more questionable. I don't know, but let's keep watching it. We definitely gonna continue to talk about this. Let's have fun with it, right? Let's have fun.
Woman that you met in 1994 that you said.
No, when I first met her, it was back in '94. I was 19.
You could be in love. She was the one.
No, I wasn't.
Okay.
I was a young man whore at the age of 19.
I had a question.
The one when you met her in 19.
It was, but doesn't mean I was ready to settle down. That's why I told you I wasn't ready to get married in college, like I told Keisha.
So at what point did you recognize that you were ready to get married to the one?
What do you mean? When I realized I was ready to get married again? Well, let me see. In 2016, when I got divorced, I went to a time period where, I didn't believe in marriage anymore. So I had to go to therapy. I went to therapy about a couple of years in order to get my mind right to be open to be married again. So it took a couple of years. But after that, then I realized I am open to do it again, to get back into join the fraternity again. Yes, sir.
So what was your biggest takeaway from therapy? Something you walk with.
The biggest takeaway.
Go ahead.
To be a better communicator. So guys, my man said, now I keep playing it. He asked a great question about being classy. Hink, women are like attorneys cross-examining a witness when it comes to getting the answers from a man at the time. It's just that way, because women do lie. To be a man, it does hurt different than a man. I understand that. This entire clip with you, Hink, on the panel with these women was one for the books. Definitely teachable moment for how women should not act. My man LB31 said facts. Look, I can agree. Now, look, I can't blame all of them women up there because not all of them did that. So Gwen didn't really come off as disrespectful. Tay didn't come off as really didn't. And even Sis, I mean, she didn't really come off as disrespectful. She just, you know, I didn't. Now, the one came off disrespectful to me, and the one that came off disingenuous was Ashley. She came off disrespectful. Keisha M came off as disingenuous, not disrespectful, but disingenuous, right? And maybe because I don't, you know, maybe she just wasn't truly paying attention to my answers, and she ended up asking the same questions that I already gave answers to. So I don't know. So that to me, that came off as disingenuous. But Ashley, to me, came off probably the most disrespectful. She came out firing off with the disrespect, and so I kind of had an idea what it's going to be like the rest of the show, and I prepared myself. You got to do that as a man of my age. You kind of prepare. You've seen what shooters do, and you know how you just adjust to what shooters do. You know what I'm saying? You load that pistol up and ready to return fire, or you can do like some dudes, cower down and turtle up and get the hell up out of there. No, not me. I got my gloves on. Let's knuckle up, baby. We finna go from the shoulder. Let's see what happens.
Is that just in your romantic relationships or across the board? Just period. This would be a better communication. Period.
I'm not obligated to communicate with y'all. Y'all are irrelevant to me. Just to my lady.
No, I think she was. No. Wait a minute, Hink. I think she meant across the board with your friends.
Across the board, like professional.
I think she meant with your friends, not with the.
No, I said what I said.
Oh.
I'm obligated to communicate great with my lady. I don't have to have good communication with other ladies who doesn't belong to me, not under my covenant, who don't have no rights to. Right? I don't owe that to y'all. I owe that to my lady.
No, but Hink, it wasn't about to us lady. I think she meant across the board, even to your friends, to your male counterparts.
Well, no, I'm respectful.
Across the board, I think what she meant.
Well, I think we're talking about two different things now. I'm respectful to everybody I try to deal with, right? But I don't owe you a certain level of communication with you guys. I don't owe that to any woman. That's not.
Why are you saying y'all, Hink? I'm honestly.
Okay. Let me direct it to the person who asked me that question. Ashley, I'm not obligated to have great communication with you, ma'am.
I didn't ask you that though.
I know, I understand, but you said something about my communication and what, and all that.
So let me trail it back for you because I want to make sure that you understand what I'm asking you because it seems like there's a disconnect. I asked you what was your takeaway from therapy? You said hold on. You said to be a better communicator, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And then I asked you, does that apply to all domains in your life? Not just romantically. Does it apply professionally? Does it apply with your friends? Does it apply socially? No?
I said no.
Okay, you just said no.
No, I said it before. That's when I said it doesn't matter with communication with y'all. I said it matters to my lady. That's the whole reason why I was going. I was going to therapy for my communication with my lady. Mm-hmm. Right? To have better communication with the person I'm with. That's why the reason why I did what I did, man.
Okay. All right. Which is
so with you, it's irrelevant. With her, it's very important.
Got it.
Miss Paula, do you have a question for Hink?
I did. Thank you.
Miss Paula.
So y'all remember early in the conversation where she tried to shoot at me, yeah? Y'all remember that? But right in there, that was Hink returning fire. So what I said in that thing about communication, that's what I believe. when I communicate with people, I try to be respectful as much. If you not notice, I say ma'am. When I'm talking to these women who come to me respectfully, right? I call you ma'am. I'm from the South. That's what we do. Now, I know some people get offended or feel like, oh, you older than me. Yeah, I understand. Okay. But this is what we learned in the South. I'm from the South. I'm from the dirty South. That's what we was raised on. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. Yes, sir. No, sir. That's what it was. And so if you were respectful to me, I'm going to come by and respect you and say, yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. Yes, sir. No, sir. Yes, sir. I'm going to. That's me. Now, when I was talking about communication, I was talking about good communication with my lady. That's what I'm talking about. That's who I owe that to. I owe it to her. Not to every woman out there. Oh, this overabundant, cordial, simping type, bending the knee type. I don't owe you that. Now, I'm going to be respectful to you if you're respectful to me. But if you get disrespectful for me, you're not going to like how I come at you. I promise you ain't. But as long as you're respectful to me, I'm going to come respectful to you, and that's how I'm going to address you. It's not mandatory for me to do it. I do it out of respect because you came at me respectful. So that's how I return it. My man LB31 said LOL. So now they know Hink is not a pushover. No, sir. That's not me. That's not how I'm raised. You're not. We don't do that. Who is that dude? Hamp. Oh, Hamp is the guy up there in the corner. But he's the only other guy up there besides myself. Good guy. He's a man on the show. As his channel. This might be risky. His name Hamp. He's like I said, DJ Hamp, but he's a DJ by trade. And that's one of his businesses he has. Of course, he also has a moving business. But that's his show. That's who that guy is. Hey, Ms. Lyman, great show, man. Definitely tap in and follow and like and subscribe there, brother. It's definitely a good show. You'll definitely be entertained. My man, Big Bad, my phone. That phone said, preach. Alabama over here. So your country ass know just as well as I do. That's how we talk. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. That's how we do. We from the South. That's how we do. Dress size. How much do they weigh? Last time you weighed yourself. Mr. Lyman ain't shit. Mr. Lyman ain't shit, man. Shout out to you, brother. Shout out to you. Let's continue.
It's probably how you I got a rule up here. You got this.
Let's stop again. I don't know what happened to Ashley. I don't know if that question and that back and forth hurt her feelings. She dropped off the show, but she gonna come back. Like a bad nightmare. She gonna be back. So
shoulders out and all that. You need like a coat or something.
Okay. I got a coat. I'm always cold. I got sweaters.
All right, perfect.
Okay.
I want them to focus on what you're saying. You feel me?
Yeah. No worries. You know.
Your sound. You must got an Android, huh?
That's Samsung, and I just got this phone, sir. So bear with me. If it ain't great, I'm sorry.
No, throw that shit against the wall. It might work better.
Let me say this. The hell with Hamp keep making fun of these goddamn. My boy, that's my dog. Way funny as hell. He keep taking shots at these Android shots. I guess he's a loyal iPhone user. You know, you got a few of them out there. Y'all don't know no better, but that's okay. My son's one of those ones who don't know no better. He just like it because everybody else got it. But if you realize that Android, way more advanced and better than in my phones. I'm just saying. Let's finish the show.
I was trying. We're going to get it together. I need more time, but we're going to get it together.
Yeah, it's kind of clear, but you got a little bit of a double talk, like a reverb a little bit. But ask your question, then mute, and Hink can answer.
Okay, I was just gonna ask him. Okay, so even it doesn't have to pertain to right this moment, but would you ever have shared a woman with another gentleman, regardless of how that was, even if it was like you knowing that you're dating someone that maybe has someone else, or whatever the circumstance. That
she kind of broke up at the end.
She said, "Would you ever share a woman with another man?"
No, I'm a hog about my woman, so no, I would not share my woman with another man.
Yeah, and then she just said under any circumstance.
No, sir.
But no, right? Okay.
No, sir.
Oh. So I have another question for Hink, but I don't want. Is there another man in the back? A new man? I don't want to hog.
No, go ahead.
Okay, so Hink, back to the communication style. So I want to explore that. Ashley asked about across other facets of your life in your communication. Do you believe that you have healthy communication with other people? Period.
Yes, ma'am.
You do. Okay. How do you resolve conflict?
Well, it depends on who it's with. You know what I'm saying? So if it's with just some random, yeah, I'm not going to keep going back and forth with you because you're not worth it. You're beneath me, so I'm not going to hold a lot of and put a lot of energy into dealing with you. Now, if I'm at work, that's of course that's something different. You got to do what you got to do. But say me and Ashley get into a back and forth, it won't be long. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, we don't care about rent. It's not about rent. It's more like people. Like I asked that question. I'm sorry, I should have clarified. It's more about people that are in your circle, right? Okay. So that includes friends, like people you actually care about. They're not random people. How do you engage or navigate conflict resolution?
Well, you got to assess the situation. Hopefully, if it's a volatile situation, you try to put the person that you know this. Hopefully, that you have a close and intimate relationship with. You try to pull them to the side and have a conversation. I may tell you a joke, some corny ass joke, just to try to throw you off a little bit, to maybe bring it down just a little bit, and then try to talk through whatever's going on. That's what I would do.
Do you think you would cheat again on the person who you say is the one?
No, ma'am.
How will you keep this new marriage fresh and alive?
Man, I one good sample allowing us to watch these shows like this and watch how miserable some people are and realize I'm glad we're not like this.
Did you answer the question directly? Wait, I don't think that's a direct answer. And you know what? That is kind of like a sidebar right now. A sidebar. See, and it's funny.
Let me address that. Hey man, y'all ain't shit, man. Well, man, said Hamp is the mod. This show is great because it's the main complaints from women is real women acting different than instant thoughts. Yeah, that's just true. I watch a lot of his content and the behaviors are similar. I'm curious. I know why Miss Polly asked that question. She's asking Hink about if he would share his woman. Damn. She was on that. My lady said the same thing, Big Man. Because Miss Polly has a man telling her, "Hello, hell no." Now she tried to say her relationship. Still crazy question to me, but I'm older. That was a great answer. Why can I literally do it? Actually, it's a terrorist and I ain't. Damn, I know that's right. I know that's right. But let me touch on this thing about the communication part, right? That was just one example I would do. Like I said, if it's my friend, close friend, they know me. They know how I am. You know, I'm not gonna watch them go out like that. I'm not. I'm gonna be that guy who's gonna say, hey, man, and I'm gonna get in his face and say, dude, what are you doing? You got this, and this going on. Why would you jeopardize this shit for them, for her, for him, for that? Why? I'm that guy that's gonna do that. I'm that friend who you should have in your corner, who telling you the God's honest truth, whether you want to hear it or not. That's what I call a friend. Somebody ain't doing that for me, you ain't no friend. You a hanger-oner. You a yes man. And I don't want no goddamn yes man in my corner. Because those yes men is going to get me in trouble, who's not going to pull me out of trouble when they see it coming. They ain't going to have the foresight to see beyond the trees. They're not. They're going to be laughing, thinking it's all good. Think it's a viral moment. Let me get my camera, my phone out, and start recording. That's that dumb shit. I don't need that type friend. You can have them son bitches. So I'm going to make sure hey, dog, come on, man. This ain't what you want to do. Let's get up out of here. Let's go chill somewhere else where it's, it's not as volatile, where it's cool. Hey, let's go get some air, man. Let's go get some air. Come on, man. It ain't worth it. That's how I will help in a volatile situation or a situation like Love Try to Give. That's me. That's who I am. It's not worth it. You're going through some tough times. I'm going to sit there. Either you need me to be a good listener or you need my advice. Either way, I'm there for you. And I don't kiss and tell. I'm not the dude that's going to go out and tell her. No, I don't do that shit. Me and you talking between me and you. Not me, you, Tom, Dick, and Harry, and Jane, and Joe. That's not how I roll. Now, you got people out here like it? Yes, you do. I'm just not one of them. So let's keep going.
You're a little bit different tonight than what I've normally seen on the panel. And do you notice it?
Probably because of the questions.
Are they offensive to you?
No, but some of the ladies and how they've been treating some of these men are.
Tonight?
Yeah, some of the questions are probably a little bit overboard, because if a man asks you some of these same questions, I don't think y'all would take too kindly to these words or these questions or some of the things that are being said. I'm just saying.
Okay. Give us an example, Hank, because we get all kind of stuff thrown at us. So give me an example.
So when y'all was talking about a man about sex and how wet the putty is and all that, that's probably really inappropriate, right? I mean, I don't see ladies acting like that, carrying on like that, asking questions like that, talking like that. Now, maybe y'all do in y'all little circles, and I'm not privy to y'all circles, right? But I wouldn't think somewhere on a platform like this that they would act like it, talk like this, and carry on. Not women who are classy. Now,
but we're allowed to ask anything.
No, you're correct. You're allowed to ask it, but you don't. Do you think it's really appropriate, though, Keisha?
No.
I'll just give you an example of one of the questions I asked. Do you think that's appropriate? So if I start asking you, how does dick feel, Keisha? Would you be okay with that?
I mean, no.
I'm sorry. No, you wouldn't. So that's what I'm talking about. I forgive you, man. Go ahead, love.
It was so if you noted the difference. And I
I'm just saying. If the shoe was on the foot, you had 6 to 7 dudes up there. asking these questions about, like I said, sex and all of that good stuff. Would the ladies be okay with that? Would they accept that? Would you be willing to share your man with another woman? Would you want to know about how dick feels to you? You know, what's your preference on size and all that? What about time limit? How many times a week would you like to get it? I mean, how many times a day would you like to have it? Are you into oral pleasure? Are you into other women? You know, if a man was asking you those type questions, y'all would be embarrassed and ready to hit that goddamn X fast as hell. But you know, most men will more like to entertain that with you guys. And so that's why you do it. So you continue to do it. But like I said, if the shoes on the foot, that wouldn't be appropriate for you ladies. And y'all know this. So let's be honest. Y'all know this wouldn't be appropriate. I wouldn't want my lady in that situation. And she already knows. It is what it is. Read some of these comments. My man LB31 said, and this lady love is trying to save the ladies, but not wanting to appear as if she is acknowledging a bad deal. I think I kind of agree with you, LB. I ain't gonna lie. I think love was, somebody said it in the chat, talking about it's like love trying to help the ladies at the little table. I can agree. I think she's seen it. That's why she kind of laughed and was giggling, and then she tried to, you know, switch it up and ask me about how I'm feeling or different, and I think that's why she inquired about that. So I think you're right. She did it. Look, love is a very very smart lady, very well spoken lady, and she's nice. She's really nice. She's a good person, you know, good heart, I believe. I know. Like I said, I seen it on shows where it's just her and Hamp, and he's doing a one-on-one asking questions, and you know, he kind of give a hard time, and he plays a little video of a man doing back pedals like a DB, and so he gives a hard time about that. But it's all in good fun. And so, look, she's a great sport. She participates. She gets involved. She gets a look. She goes overboard a little bit. And she has her moments, and she recognizes that. But you know, the good thing about her is that she recognizes and she acknowledges, and she addresses and she adjusts as needed. I see some women, they don't even want to recognize it. They will not acknowledge it. They're like, screw you. I'm not doing no such a thing. You don't know what you're talking about. You have individuals like that. Well, she's not like that. She acknowledges when she was wrong or when she shouldn't have did what she did. But that woman, Ashley, nah. But she's entertaining. It is what it is, right? And then Ashley started eating. My wife said, hell no. Oh, shit. No, I said, Ashley's facial expression, she was just so sickened by me. She couldn't stand me. I wonder if I had reached out to her to do on this review, if she would have accepted. I don't know. I doubt she would. I don't think she takes too kindly to Hink, right? Unfortunately for her. That was an epic response, Hink. The question was so poor taste. Hink hit a home run with a similar situation reversal. Yeah, I mean, you got to do that. You got put the ball in their court. Like, look, let me tell you how I do my son. My son got a certain age. I'm not going to lecture him or do all this. When he got to 13, that's when I started coaching him. You know, 13, 14. I'm not parenting you no more, because by 13, you know what it is, what I expect, what the expectation is. Now I'm coaching you. Now I'm going to put the ball in your court. So let me ask you this. What do you think your punishment should be for this act that you did? For you not following directions, for you getting this not done, that's not done. What do you think your punishment is? And I just want to hear what they got to say. And I let them go. And then I'll take it. And I tell them I'll take your punishment into consideration. Or if I feel like it's not harsh enough, I will adjust it. Or do the same thing with them. Put the ball in the court. Make them see on the outside looking in. Let's reverse roles. How would you feel if the shoe was on the other foot? Now that's going to allow them to think, ponder what to think about. Oh, I don't like that. Exactly. I agree. They don't really be thinking about what they're saying both sides. Shout out to Brother Payne. Brother Payne. Hey, look, Brother Payne, shout out to you. On that show we had on the other day, I get to stay long. Unfortunately, I was, like I said, couldn't stay long. I was in Nashville hanging out with me and my lady, and on our way back from Arkansas, aka Arkansas. He says, Hink, you represented a position to be to be a de facto man extremely well. I wish I had the opportunity to be in the in a branch like that. Kudos. Brother Payne, thank you, sir. OG, man, look, you don't want to be in that. No, you didn't need nothing. You in a good space. You're a married man, been married for a long time. Don't be in here. Don't want to be in here with these women, fighting them and going. Don't do it, Brother Payne. You already where they want to be. You already where I want to be. Married and got some years upon it. That's where I'm trying to get to, Brother Payne. So I'm trying to be like you, brother. Right on. But hey, shout out to you for the $5 super chat. You didn't have to send it to me, but you did. So I appreciate it. Thank you, my brother. Right on. And I hope you and your wife have a great holidays, you and the kids, baby. Man, Big Bama said, mentoring a young man. What some questions would you advise them to ask a woman before letting them talk and expose who they really are? So, Big Bro, I assume you're mentoring a young man. And so you're looking for what questions would you ask? Would you ask a woman before you? Well, one of the questions I would ask is, does this woman have a father figure in her life? Me, I'm the believer. I will not date a woman who doesn't have a father or a father figure in her life. The reason why, because those women who do have those things, they tend to have a different level of respect. They tend to more understanding. They more willing to listen. You really, when you say and you talk, what some men talk, it's not considered what they consider harsh or demeaning to them because they already heard this. They grew up with this, so there's nothing new to them. They know how men talk. They understand how men talk. So when we get a little loose and wild with our words, they understand. That's just men being men, having a good time. They being loud, voices, nothing serious. Ain't nothing gonna go on. And when it gets to that point, most time us men, real men, they know how to, they know how to scale it back, right? So I would definitely, that would be one of the things I would do. Another thing is, man, ask the young man what is his plan. Does he have a plan? If he's looking to get married, does he have a financial plan for him and his wife? Does he have a financial plan for any children that they're going to have? Those are some of the things I would definitely have a conversation with a young man. Because you got to have some type of financial plan. You got to be able to not only take care of yourself, but your wife. And you got to be able to take care of yourself just in case if she doesn't work or is not able to work, maybe due to, having a baby, pregnancy, and she's off for a while. And you may, she may want to be off for the whole year until they get to the child to a point where they can be in a child care and able to maybe communicate with you in case something goes wrong in child care. So who knows? So you may need to be a financial aware and have yourself in a place where you can not only take care of yourself, but your family too, as well as your wife and kids. Make sure you save enough money up for some type of emergency fund. That will be a conversation I would have for him. I would definitely tell him to have some type of great financial literacy, because it's definitely going to benefit you in the long run for you and that future wife of yours. Try your best to plan out the kids if all possible. If you know you can't afford to have multiple kids, I may want to scale down on doing that. Somebody got to make a decision on word protection. I know it may feel good and you're going on naked head, but hey, if you're going to do that, don't be trying to use the pull-out game. That shit don't always work, because pre-ejaculation is real. So I would definitely tell them, hey, try to plan your kids if all possible. Another thing is, man, don't go overboard doing these over doing these big weddings. Use most of that money in savings and investing. Maybe have a big honeymoon, small intimate wedding, and a big honeymoon for you and your family. Because we all know most of the time these damn weddings are just for the people who's just there to get the dinner, and maybe the alcohol, and maybe a slice of cake, or just for the show, see what the bride's wearing or what everybody else is wearing. Have a small intimate wedding and have a nice, big honeymoon for you and your wife to enjoy each other, to spend some quality time, and to appreciate things. That's another thing I would definitely tell a young man who's looking to get married. Another one is, hey, I know it's nice to register for gifts. Don't send me gifts. Send me money. Send me money. So if you're going to have a register, tell them register with your Cash App, your PayPal, your Venmo, or cash. All those are good. And they all spend. So you're looking to make a down payment on a house, and I need money to do that. So why not have that as a wedding gift for you and your family? Doesn't matter how much it is, $5, $25, $100, whatever, they can give. I appreciate it. Whatever the matter is. So those would be some of the things I would definitely have a conversation with a young man about that. Well, I said the NFL is officially versus Dallas. Yellow flag, super glued in the pockets. Damn. Man, Pank said, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you, brother. Merry Christmas to everybody out there. Well, I agree with you, Hink. Never include wife's income in your budget. No. If you can. Now, some people can't. They have to. I understand. I was there at that point. But then that's when you need to get your skill levels up. Where do you need to get certification, get training, get educated, get a better job, whatever it is. Or maybe get a second job if that's what you need to be doing. You got to do what you got to do. But that was a point where, it depended on her income, so we had to do it. But then I got to the point where if anything happens, we don't need her income. I can manage. Now, we're not going to be able to take the trips we used to do. We're not going to be able to do certain things. I'll spend certain things. I'll go eat all the time. I do, couples things like that. No, we're going to have to scale back big time. But we still be to the point where the bills are paid. We got a roof over our head. Our cars are still working and functioning and could be paid for. So, yeah. But we have to scale back on other things. And, of course, you should have a conversation with your wife about that. And she should understand because of the financial situation. But, yeah. But let's keep going.
Never seen this energy from you, and I wanted to know why. But you answered my question. That was a direct answer to my question. You were offended by the questions that Ashley asked Hink Deasy.
No, she wasn't the only one. She was just, it was one of many. But I understand what you mean.
Yeah, I just, because again, you came up kind of different. I want to know what, the impetus was to that. But you answered, I appreciate that. So now that we've gotten that clear, did you answer my question? Can you answer directly now? How are you going to keep this new marriage fresh and, productive or whatever?
I thought I did answer that directly. You don't think
it was, his answer you gave was, So watching shows like this, and thank God we're not here. But again, you watched POV before, Hink, right? It's me and you talking right now.
But I'm not just talking about love. I'm just not talking about just this show, but other shows. This whole atmosphere, the way things are going on some of these channels, and hearing some of these ladies and these gentlemen's complaints and issues. I'm like, having conversations with my lady. Like, what would you do in this situation? I would use, if I was a young man, I would use some of these questions I'm hearing or as a form of vetting, asking these questions to these ladies. If you was in this situation, how would you handle it? And that's what we do. We play little games like that. Like, if you was in a situation like that, how would you handle it? And then it'll remind us how blessed we have it. And we don't have them same issues. We don't have them same problems. We're not over crying and fighting, going at each other about money. Whose turn it is? I need to shake you down for half the grocery bill. We're not doing that.
So we're
having a wholesome conversation, talking about issues that we need to talk about. We address things that we need to address. We are engaging by going out, making sure we're spending quality time. If you notice, I don't come up here on these weekends. I dedicate my weekends to spending time not only with my family, but with my lady. So I don't come on shows on Saturday. That's dedicated to my lady to make sure she gets her quality. Yes, ma'am.
Got you. Okay, so quality time is how you're gonna keep it fresh.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Because
I try to limit my time on social media because at the end of the day, y'all not gonna make me happy like that. My lady's gonna make me happy. So I'm gonna spend my time being happy with her and hanging out with some of you hard ankles and you tenderfoots. You understand what I'm saying?
I hear you. So, but the thing about it, I want to make sure, comparison, because I think that comparing someone saying we're not as bad as them makes us happy. I don't know if that's necessarily healthy or not, but you did answer it eventually. Quality time, making sure she knows that she's important to you. That's how you're going to keep it fresh. Making sure that you take her out on dates. Like, that's not what I'm piecing it together for you because you took a couple of shots. And answer your question. And again, this is
Hold on, Keisha. Let me explain. Gwen, a hard ankle is a man. A tenderfoot is a woman. So that's what that means.
Oh, okay.
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead, Keisha. You're able to ask a question now, man.
Yeah. So, what was your favorite movie when you were growing up?
My favorite movie when I was growing up?
Mm-hmm.
My favorite movie when I was growing up was a movie called Outlaw Josie Wells with Clint Eastwood and Gene Hackman.
Okay.
You ever seen it?
Okay. No, but I know who Clint Eastwood is.
It's a pretty good old Western movie made back in the early 70s.
Oh, you're a Western guy. Okay.
No, not necessarily a Western guy, but that was one of my favorite movies because of why my great grandfather loves Western shows. So that was the opportunity to spend quality time with him by watching old Western movies, and so that's what we did. That was our way to bond.
Okay. So my next question is: has anyone ever, as far as your relationships with women, have they ever had an issue with your action figures, so to speak, and that sort of thing? Is that like, or what is that behind you? Are those cards, or what are those?
Oh my God.
Are there cards and action figures?
I think they're collectibles.
Oh, they're collectibles? Has
any
woman ever had
First of all, I don't have cards. Right now, what I have behind me, I have the Snoop Dogg album behind me. It's called Doggy Style. 30 years ago, this month, it came out. It was released. I have 5 Funko Pops behind me, all of them Snoop Dogg. I have other Funko Pops behind me. I have other action figures.
From the question.
No, I'm not, ma'am. I'm not. I'm asking. Somebody asked what they was. So I'm trying to explain to you what it was. I'm trying to help you out. So your question was, Keisha, does she have a problem with them? That's what you said, right? That was your question?
No, has any woman you've ever dated had a problem with them or wanted to talk to or
them other ladies don't matter. The only one that matters is the one I have right now. So currently the one I have, she loves it. She partakes in it. Matter of fact, I can show a few of them that she bought me as a Christmas gift. Would you like to see them?
No.
Okay. So no, she doesn't have a problem with them. She goes action figure and / Funko and the convention shopping with me.
Okay.
Matter of fact, I turned her on to somebody. So now she's collecting certain things. Matter of fact, her daughter's doing the same, and her other kids. Yes. So I guess I got an addictive type personality if you ever get the notification.
Hink, how do you know?
Never mind.
Yeah, you had a question, Keisha? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead. You had a question?
Yes, Keisha got plenty of questions for you.
Yeah, I got plenty. Does that addictive personality you have cause issues in your relationships or your relationships in the past?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I make sure I keep it respectful, right? So that's the whole thing. And it's all about boundaries, right? You got to make sure you have boundaries.
Okay.
So me and my lady's good. So she knows, she knows the boundaries. I don't try to cross them boundaries. I respect her and I love her, and I don't try to cross them boundaries. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So,
I have another question.
I know you do.
What's your deepest fear?
My what?
Your deepest fear. What do you fear most?
My deepest fear is being broke again.
Okay,
I've been broke.
Snakes or anything like that?
Yeah, I'm not scared of snakes and spiders and bugs or rats, whatever other little thing. I'm not worried about death because it's we're all going to meet that day someday. So I make sure I prepare and my kids are well taken care of, and so will my wife. So that's not a problem.
What about being tortured?
Nah, I'm not worried about being tortured because it's going to probably more than likely turn to death. So it is what it is. Long as my wife and my kids are taken care of, I'm good. So I make proper decisions, proper investments, and I got things in order for that to happen. So yeah. So my fear is being broke. I was broke at one time in my life. I never want to go back. So right on.
Mm-hmm.
Shit like that.
Shit like that. I guess.
Yeah, I know you are. Guys, I don't. Let me say this. I had fun on that show. That show's a great show. Hamp is a great moderator. He has a great thing going on over there. I really appreciate him and the ladies for letting me come up there and interact and engage with them. But some of them questions like, what the hell do they come from? Where do we get this shit from? Where do we get this shit from? The hard ankle to hit a foot comment. See, see, Cookie had a bad influence on you. That's something she would say. Wow. Oh, but they don't like seeing positive interaction with couples. Kill their narratives. That includes gifts. Hey, I can't deny that, brother. I can't deny that, fam. I promise. Let me drop this chat. I'm going to go a little bit longer. I wasn't planning on going this long. That's why I'll just go to a couple hours. But hey, I'm having fun tonight. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying you guys. Comments in the chat. It's funny as hell. Y'all keep it going. So I made sure I pinned it to the top. So I did drop the link for anybody who's going to come up here. Again, I know a lot of y'all probably busy. Y'all enjoying the night, maybe even watching the late night football game that they have going on tonight. I'm sure there's probably little things y'all partaking in, or maybe doing some last minute gift wrapping. and y'all too busy to maybe talk and have conversation, but y'all able to watch the show. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you guys for being here. Y'all could have been anywhere. Y'all, like I said, y'all could have been over somewhere baking cookies for St. Nick. I don't know. Y'all could have been doing all that, but y'all choose to be here tonight, hanging out with me for a little while, and I appreciate that. And to do this reaction show, gotta love it. Gotta love it. Again, I am going to be doing a show Tuesday. Normally, I do King Talk on Tuesdays, and if JR's gonna have a show, I'll definitely make sure I will be there. But prior to, I will have a show on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern. I can't do a Wednesday because I'm gonna be in the process of traveling. So I will be traveling this Wednesday, so I'm not gonna be able to do a show then. And of course, on Monday, I'm not gonna do a show because it's Christmas. And you know, I normally do my sports show, and I hate that I'm not gonna get to because a lot of things going on as far as in the sports world, man. A lot of stuff's going on. And unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to do a show, but maybe I'll try to do something maybe a little bit later on down in the week to try to make up a little bit, you know, on the sports show. But if not, hey, I appreciate you guys, and y'all just continue to be patient with me while I do what I do. Yes, it is hard out here for a moderator. Wrapping gifts at the same time is a task. I need a raise. God damn. I don't know what to tell you. You need to file agreements with your union. Oh man, but no, on the real though, man. I don't know. I mean, look, I got a lot of feedback from people talking about how I handled that thing, handled the situation, and look, y'all seen me before. Y'all seen me in situations like it. It's not the first time I've been in a situation like that before, and I just try to make sure I try to keep it professional. One of the times was a coffee date, and my buddy Ollie Dreams, and how that went left. No, I didn't want to, you know, go that way in that direction, but you know, it kind of went that way, and I definitely was hoping this situation wasn't gonna go left. So you know, fortunately, it didn't. You know, Ali Dreams, she's a special type person. I'm gonna leave it at that. She's a special type person, and so she has her own opinion, right? She has a strong own opinion. I got my strong own opinion, and we came together like two Brahma bulls, and you know, kind of clashed. But at the end of the day, it all worked out. I was on the show with her via the phone, and was able to, you know, communicate with her, and she seemed like she was cool. We in a good space. You know, I would love to get her on the show maybe one time. I don't know if she'll ever do it, but that would be definitely interesting to get on the show and have a conversation about life after the dinner date. I mean, the coffee date conversation. Big Papa, you ain't shit. He said special. That's an understatement. I said no. She said yes, she needs a raise. The union steward will back you up, Dorian. So I guess trying to get you unionized. Well, this is a non-union state, so ain't no unionized stuff over here going on. We ain't doing that here. Nah, it's not a non-union state. Let me take that back. I ain't gonna tell that story. But you know, you try to address certain things certain ways and handle things certain ways. You know what I'm saying? You try to do that. Try to keep it all way professional. Look at this shit. Now they teaming up like they goddamn best friends or something. What are we doing here? LOL at Trevor One. Good looking out. Ain't that the pits? Nah, this is the dark side over here. Oh man, look. Hey, guys, I just want to say again, I said it before, I'm gonna say it again. I can't not say it enough. I appreciate every last subscriber that subscribes to my show. Every last one of y'all who come in the chats. Every last one of y'all who donate on the super chats. I appreciate it and I thank you guys. It's been a fun ride. I love it, and I look forward to many more shows. Like I said, I will be doing a show on Tuesday. That's day after Christmas. So my show, day after Christmas. Worst gifts, course. I can't get it out. I'm sorry. Worst Christmas gifts ever. Guys, I'm looking forward to hearing this. Boy, I got some gifts for your ass. I promise you I do. But I'm looking forward to seeing what the chat's going to say. People, I'm going to definitely make sure I drop the link early to have that conversation. Just looking forward to seeing how, not only how your Christmas was, but what was some of the worst Christmas gifts that you ever received from anybody? I don't care, your wife, girlfriend, parents, whatever the case may be. I'm looking forward to having that conversation. Absolutely solidarity. Oh my God, we can't have it. Can't have it. No, but looking forward to hearing the stories, the gifts. Looking forward to reading it in the chat, and I definitely will post it. So y'all definitely make sure y'all participate. I appreciate you guys, like I said. So I will have a show on Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with me, man. You know what I'm saying? Tap in with me. And I'm gonna keep doing what I do. I'm gonna keep going out there trying to make sure I'm consistent in producing and getting shows together that are not only that are beneficial to our community, but hopefully it could be financial beneficial, emotionally beneficial, mentally beneficial. Hopefully I could challenge you on certain things. I can make you think on certain things, and you continue to rock with me. Hey, do me a favor, please share it. If you know somebody who could definitely benefit from the conversations that I'm having, please share it with them people. Because maybe some small words of encouragement that I may have to say could help them. Maybe even get them over a hump. Maybe even get them out of a bad situation or a bad relationship, or just make them or second guess on making a decision they probably don't need to be making, right? So do me a favor and share the stream with them. And not only that, please if you had the opportunity to like the stream, please do so. I would love for y'all to do that. Brother Noble, what's going on tonight, brother? Hopefully you and the family is doing well. I hope you have a great holidays. Thank you for stopping by, my brother. I appreciate you. But I'm gonna continue to put it out there and put out content and just have conversations about different things. You know what I'm saying? I'm still working on trying to be the best that I can be. You know what I'm saying? To be the best content creator that I can be and make sure I put out good, wholesome, uplifting, challenging, respectful type content. Now I'm gonna have some fun too. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna cut up. We're gonna have a good time. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I'm gonna try to do it respectfully. Try to keep it all the way on the up and up. My brother JT said, "Tap it in, my brother." I appreciate that, JP. Thank you, JT. Thank you for stopping by, my man. I appreciate that, sir. And I hope you and your family are doing well. Now, let me say this now. Detroit ain't shit, but congratulations for y'all for winning the NFC North. First time over 30 years. It's a long time coming, my brother. So how about them Lions? Well, I look, I just gave you credit. You're not going to get no more Lion credit from me. That was a one-time, one-off. That's it. No more credit about the Lions. Fuck the Lions. Oh, man. But, guys, like I said, I did drop the link. I'm going to be up here for a little bit longer. I got a little bit more time. But, I watched this stream probably about 3 times total. What I like to do is I like to rewatch the shows that I'm on and I do because I want to evaluate myself, right? I'm the most harshest critic on myself because I want to make sure I'm giving the best product. I'm giving the most accurate information. I want to make sure I'm being honest and straightforward. I want to make sure that what I said wasn't overboard or out the context of what the conversation is about. I try to do all of that. And so I try to critique myself, watch it. Okay, man, maybe I should have said it this way. I could have said it that way. I wonder if they got the message. I wonder if they understood what I was trying to convey. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I do what I do, and I watch it. Like I said, I watch it up like 3 times just to make sure did I say something wrong? Did I come off like this? Did I come off like that? Or was I not more assertive? Would I not more, should I have been more aggressive on this situation? And so that's what I do. And so I watched that show, like I said, 3 times, and right away. And then I more like, damn, them chicks it was cold with it, wasn't it? And then, and the minute I watched it 3 times, I watched the whole show 3 times, not just the cut I was in. I watched the whole show 3 times and just, evaluated how they was talking to the other men compared to me and compared to everybody else. And so, somebody showed me one time, oh, they treat you different because they look at you. I said, okay. I mean, and I get it. I get it. But at the same time, man, that's why I challenged them and questioned them and said what I said in the situation. My man said, nobody wants to see my Browns. Look here, man. Your Browns got lucky last week. That's all I'm going to say about that. But congratulations on the win today. She said the Ravens suck, Rick. Ty, I agree with you. They do. In world class, you got to accept that and move on. This bullshit talking about Lamar for MVP. Shit. Enjoy your Xmas with your family. Hink bring many good times and yes, gifts. Whatever, travel one. You trying to send me to the damn poorhouse. Try to send me to the poorhouse. I know what you trying to do. You trying to get me to the poorhouse. That ain't gonna happen. I ain't going back. But yeah, so that's what I like to do, and make sure I'm putting out a good product every time I'm on the show. So I critique myself. So that's why I like to do like the show I'm gonna do Tuesday. It's lighthearted, nothing serious. I had a few serious shows here lately. The one about Bitcoin. I know the one about being a parent of a student athlete. Mental awareness. Making sure your mental health is in. Those shows are very important, right? Those shows are definitely important, and those are shows that probably more than likely won't get a lot of views, a lot of likes, and all that. Which is cool, I understand, but at the end of the day, it's definitely needed. The message still needs to be put out there because mental health is very important especially amongst the Black men in the Black community. So I definitely want to make sure I continue to push that out there and push that narrative. When I like to close, I like to tell Black men protect yourself at all times. And I was on a couple of shows, man, and they gave him a report, man, and I was really taken back. I know what's talked, but he says that, man, he signed up and got scheduled for, got his checkups, doing what he needs to do. Brother Payne said he's doing what he needs to do. You know what I'm saying? And hearing brothers going to get their checkups, going to get their colonoscopies, going to get their prostate checks, going to get the A1Cs, going to get physicals. Man, look, man, that's very important, guys. And when I hear stories like that, man, it makes me happy. It really does. Because as Black men, we got to take care of ourselves, man. We have to take care of ourselves. Mentally, we have to take care of ourselves. Physically, we have to take care of ourselves. Look, I know that stigma for years what our grandfathers and our great-grandfathers and our great-great-grandfathers had to deal with about going to hospitals, trusting doctors. I understand, but in 2023, we got to do what we got to do. And we got to make sure we have conversation with our families and let them know what's going on. Because, nobody wants it to be a surprise. Nobody want to just be creeped up on you and shocked and like, oh, I didn't know. Was he going through? And all of a sudden, nobody knew. Only person knew was the person who was going through it, and he's not sharing with nobody, and that's not good because that doesn't really give the people who you love and you care for an opportunity to a desire to maybe even try to come up with some solutions or some ideas or some resolves or to some type of, like I said, solutions, maybe to the situations, maybe even advise you to go get a second opinion. Because guess what? Doctors can mess up. So there's nothing wrong with getting a second opinion. So got to make sure we take care of ourselves. We got to make sure we do that. But with that being said, look, guys, I appreciate you guys being here. It was a great night. I appreciate you with me doing this reaction on the show. Shout out to, like I said, this might be risky. Shout out to Brother Hamp. Shout out to Love. Shout out to Gway, Tay, even Ashley, even Keisha M, Miss Polly, and Sis. Shout out to them ladies, all that was on the show, who was up there participating. Shout out to them ladies. Shout out to, like I said, Brother Hamp for having the show. Shout out to you, man. Like I said, it's a great show. Shout out to JR, like I said earlier, for all the things he's done and blessed me and allowed me to be on his platform. Shout out to Ty for helping me, and not only helping me, but allowing me to be on her platform. Shout out to Black Man Unfiltered for not only helping me, but allowing me to be on his platform. And any other content creator that allow me to be on their platform, Sister Precious. Shout out to her. Shout out to, like I said, every content creator that allowed me to come up, have a good time, jokes, kid, poke fun, have a good time, argue at times, get upset, and come back and still able to do it again. Thank you to every content creator that allowed me to do that with you guys, because I appreciate that. It was fun, it was entertaining, but it's all in love, you know what I'm saying? And looking forward to 2024 and doing more things with you guys. You know what I'm saying? I would like to see less beef, but I know that ain't gonna happen. But ain't nothing wrong with wishful thinking, is it? What my man Mark said, Hink in the basement, leave him at the restaurant, parking lot, or kicking his spot damn near near the slot. Hallmark card in the making. Okay, right on. That being said, guys, please tap in with me on Tuesday. Again, I'm gonna have the show on Tuesday. It's at 7 p.m. This is the show. Worst Christmas gift ever. That's gonna be the name. That's the name of the show. We're gonna talk about it. Some of y'all got some bad gifts, me included. So I'm looking forward to hearing about it. And if you get one tomorrow, looking forward to share it on Tuesday. So tell me, let me know. If you got it still, maybe bring it. If you're able to cam up and come on the live, show me what show me what your worst gift was. I want to see it. I definitely want to see it. But looking forward to seeing you guys on Tuesday. I appreciate you hanging out with me on this great Christmas Eve tonight. And nobody gives a damn about the Ravens. I hope they lose every game they play from here on out. But y'all have a great night. Y'all have a great night. Enjoy the holidays with your family, loved ones. Make sure you kiss them, let them know you love them, you care about them. If you have family members who no longer here, man, Lord be with you. Lord be with you. God bless the dead. And I wish you nothing but the best. I know what you're going through. I lost my great-grandfather around this time, on the 18th of December, matter of fact. So, normally it's kind of tough for me, right? But, it's been some time and I'm able to get through it. Thank God for I got, family members who were able to help me. We were able to talk about it and kind of reminisce about the good times, so that kind of helped. But definitely make sure you love up on your family members, because, man, one day you're here, the next day you're gone. Tomorrow's not promised, guys. So make sure you show love and appreciation, and especially to them babies. Especially to them babies. Show them babies love and appreciation and take care of them. Make sure you give them what they need, what they want. I hope y'all wasn't cheap. I hope y'all wasn't cheap this Christmas. Make sure you get them babies some good stuff. Don't go cheap on them babies. If I heard about y'all, them gifts y'all get them babies, them babies come up tell about their daddy, their mama bought me some old bullshit ass sweater. I'm saying, well, they need to get you a gift card and let you go out shop for your damn self. Because your daddy, your mama ain't shit. They wrong for that. Black Beauty said, writing R.I.P. to my mom. Hey, sis, I'm sorry for your loss. I can imagine what you're going through because, like I said, I lost my great-grandfather around December 18th. And it's tough. You know, it's tough because, you know, we used to get together for Christmas and have a good time. You know what I'm saying? We eat dinner, then end up watching the basketball games and all that good stuff. So, but yeah. I hope you and your family are doing well, and I hope you have a great holiday, Black Beauty. So shout out to you. With that being said, again, have a great holiday. Enjoy family. Enjoy your loved ones. Enjoy yourself. You know, don't leave yourself out of this. You know, hey, look, I remember getting a bad gift from somebody, and I had to go out there and buy my own gift. I said, I ain't gonna do this no more. I'll gift myself. Hey guys, I'm looking forward to the show too. It's better to have this conversation. I promise you I am. You're welcome, man. Yes, Dorian. Losing a parent makes all that. It really does. It really does. Mark says, enjoy the NFL draft because them Bears ain't making this year. Okay. That's cool. You are correct. We have nothing to look forward to but the NFL draft. But I feel like the Ravens will be in the same boat with us. Okay? Yeah. That being said, look, black man, please protect yourself at all times. If it means you need to get on somebody's couch or somebody's oopnie, do what you need to do. If it means you need to make sure you have a good, solid group, circle of friends you can definitely unwind, vent, unload to, do that. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You don't always have to go to a professional to get some therapy. You don't. Guys, I need for you to go and get a physical. Go get your blood work done. Make sure your A1C is in order. Heart disease and diabetes are some of the biggest killers amongst black men. So do what you need to do. Men of a certain age must have, and go out there and get your prostate and your colonoscopy. Doesn't make you a lesser man because you have to do these things. But these are things that must be done. And these are things that could also be preventable if you detect it and catch it early. So fellas, do what you got to do, man. In order to conquer this world one day, I need for all you brothers to be on the planet. Up right there, getting ready for the good fight with me. Upright, strong, and healthy. Ain't no need to be trying to drag a sick man over the goal line. That ain't going to work. I can't drag a unhealthy person over the goal. I can't. They said the old saying is, not everybody going to make it. If you sick, more likely you ain't going to make it. I need you healthy. So do what you got to do to remain your health. Do what you have to do. With that being said, guys, hey, y'all have a blessed night. And looking forward to see y'all on Tuesday. Right on?